Well girls, here we go again. Another spinning twirling trip into trance. My name is Destiny, and this recording is my gift to Michelle Montana, and all you girls who wish to increase your desire for masculine men, because feminine women like us can. No, it is true. We feel a strong pull and are sexually attracted to people who have the opposite sexual essence of our own. And because you are so deeply a feminine woman and discovering more of your feminine feelings every day, and this naturally means you find yourself strongly attracted because it ignites your desires and creates a natural attraction to the energies of a masculine man, desiring his strong touch on your gentle soft skin. But I think you know, there is somewhere we should go first. Yes, that's right. We need to take a trip down the gentle river of trance. Because your female mind loves to surrender itself to trance. So it naturally feels so good to let go and feel yourself sinking deeper into that light and relaxing place of trance, where your female mind feels so comfortable, so relaxed in a wonderful feminine way. And as you relax more and more, you find your breathing naturally becomes deeper as you go deeper into trance. And let your slow deep breathing take you deeper still. And because you can discover for yourself, each out breath is so relaxing, like a feminine sigh. And I like to come deep with you, because I feel my femininity when I am deep in trance. And us hypnotized girls can have so much fun going deeper into trance, where our hypnotized minds feel so hazy, in a wonderfully hypnotically hazy way. And it is such a beautiful pleasure to experience the pleasures of trance with you. And us girls love to surrender and let go, sinking into the pleasures of trance that only girls like us can know. And I know you know this, because you are knowing this with me. And I feel the pleasure of taking you deeper, deeper for Destiny now. And when you find yourself very deep, and I think you will agree, listening to an interesting story makes it easy to imagine putting yourself inside, experiencing a reaction as if it is happening to you now, feeling the hypnotic sensations of being hypnotically transformed in a beautiful feminine way, experiencing more of your feminine sensuality. Feeling this pleasure feels good. Confident you will become more tuned in how to look feminine and desirable to a masculine man, because you discovered this about yourself in a hypnotic story told to you when you were in trance, a little like you are in trance now, where a close friend of yours, let us call her Destiny, shared with you her story, how she found herself in a story, because in this story she was hypnotized, and it felt so good, because her hypnotized mind would soon discover a strong and growing desire for real and masculine men. And Destiny found herself in this story because she had been hypnotized by a friend. Let us call her Destiny's friend, a friend of Destiny just like you. And the only way she knew how to do this, hypnotize someone with a story, was because it had happened to her as well. Her friend, who we will call Sarah, had sent her hypnotized mind spinning so deeply into trance, where she filled her mind with stories that feel so real for her now, and she found it happen naturally, without any thinking or thought. She started feeling more and more soft and feminine, with a deep and deepening desire for a strong and masculine man, and she knew this brought her pleasure now, and she found her head filled more and more with what she once thought were stories, but were now stories of who she was now, a feminine woman with deep desires for masculine men, and she felt herself in those stories, stories that now felt so true. She could feel her desire growing when she could see a man desired her, and this made her feel so feminine and so alive. Yes, she could feel herself feeling a tingling feminine pleasure when she could feel a man attracted to her feminine qualities. Yes, she felt the thrill of knowing he had been captivated by her feminine charms, giving a warm glow knowing he felt compelled to be fully present. She found herself finding this so wonderfully exciting, and she found her head filling with romantic stories, romantic adventures that were true for her now. And she found she could hear a voice in her head, because she was so deeply hypnotized, telling her because she was a wonderful feminine woman, who felt the attractions a feminine woman feels. So she was deeply interested now in masculine men who had a purpose in life. She found more and more. She became aroused and sexually attracted to men who had their life together. So she naturally found herself flicking her hair and flirting, and deeply attracted to the confident men she met. It made her feel so good, feeling a wonderful desire to flirt with masculine men who lived their life with passion, flicking her hair in seductive ways. Like the voice in her head was so seductive, seducing her with her feminine qualities that were so completely attracted to masculine men. And she wondered whether all these beautiful feminine thoughts that gave her feminine pleasure at the thought of surrendering into the arms of a masculine man. And was this voice the voice of Sarah? Because she knew Harmony had hypnotized Sarah too, and let her discover herself in the story, like you are discovering yourself now. So these words that are filling me with such a wonderful desire for strong masculine men could be flowing from Harmony's mind, through Sarah's mind and into mine. And it makes me feel so good that so many women are discovering their deep feminine desire for strong masculine men. And I know Sarah found herself enjoying the story that Harmony let her find in her mind, so she could feel the story unfolding, letting her deep feminine desire and attraction draw her powerfully to masculine men. Here she finds it so natural to place her hand on his arm while having a beautiful intimate conversation. It makes her feel so warm and tingly inside, happy to let herself respond the way a naturally feminine woman does. And she found that when attractive men teased her, her natural instinctive response to give him a playful gentle shove, and she would hear herself saying, in a giggly girl's way, telling him to stop it, while all the time loving how he is making her feel. And when Harmony brought Sarah back from her trance, she let her know how completely the story was so true for her now. This made Sarah so happy to allow her feminine destiny to unfold. But at the point in your story, Destiny and Destiny's friend are still deep in a deep trance, letting Sarah bring Destiny's hypnotized friend into the story. By hypnotizing her like Destiny hypnotized you, and her hypnotized mind could sink deep into the story. And in the story she was thinking this way: I love the way I now feel such a deep desire to feel the pleasure of seducing masculine men. It makes me feel so feminine, feeling the wonderful warm feeling of being attracted to a masculine man, feeling lost in these warm intimate feelings, drawn to gaze lovingly into his eyes, twirling my hair and smiling, feeling so responsive, eager to surrender to passion now. And because now Sarah knew that Destiny's friend had changed in many profound ways, she brought her back from the world of trance, where she could feel firsthand how she was filled with a deep desire, a burning need to seduce and surrender herself completely to the passions of a masculine man. And so Destiny's friend, who still had Destiny deeply hypnotized, and let her think these thoughts in her head and weave them into her story, like Destiny is weaving them for you now. Yes, that's right, because in the story, that is true for me now. I find myself feeling warm, intense, wonderful feelings of attraction and lust. A desire that is growing stronger. A deep desire for strong masculine men. An overwhelming desire to be possessed by him. In so many ways that excites me. Needing to lose control and surrender to the pleasure I feel in the arms of a masculine man. Because making out with a masculine man fills my heart and soul with pleasure. And just the thought of it makes me so turned on. So your mind can know that in the story, like you are thinking these thoughts now, I find more and more masculine men are so adorable, so sexy. I just love being loved by a masculine man. And because Destiny had completely surrendered to her deep desires and loving feelings for masculine men, Destiny's friend, who is a friend to Destiny like you, took Destiny by the hand and brought her out of trance. So Destiny could hypnotize you and take you deeper. Yes, that's right, it was the Destiny that is me. So your mind can spin and know the truth of this story. And doesn't it feel so good to find your true self in a story and to discover that the hot burning desire for strong masculine men was there all along? And so you can sign in a very feminine way. And now this beautiful strong desire for masculine man is an important part of your delightful feminine nature. Yes, that's right. An important part of you that is growing stronger. And so you can absorb the truth of this story completely. I will shortly quieten down, allowing you to know in every corner of your feminine being how feeling the strong desire for masculine men flows naturally from your deep feminine nature. And so I quieten down to allow you to come back to your full awareness, only at a speed that allows you to fully absorb your story. Sweet feminine dreams now.